Hello. Hola. Hey guys, welcome back.
Hey guys, welcome back. So today we're going to talk a little bit about some of the tools and toys that we use here in the studio. So for today's video, since we're under quarantine, I think I do have the coronavirus. It's hard to tell when you have allergies if you have the coronavirus or if it's just allergies.
That is true.
So I decided to invite my wife,
The love of your life. The light in your life.
to be a part of this video. I had always wanted to showcase one at a time some of the things that we use in the studio for recording and how we use it. So I decided to bring her in here so she can be the one to choose. I mean, I figure if I can kind of explain it to her to get her to understand, I can get a beginner to understand.
But I am not a beginner. Look, my microphone is retro looking. That's
Yes.
cool.
I like mine better though.
Aren't they both yours?
Well, yeah, but the one that I'm using,
Why?
I just do.
Can we do a ASMR in it?
Yeah, you could do it on both.
Hi.
We can later on review microphones. But this isn't about microphones, unless that's what you choose. This is finding something in the studio
To play with.
and, well, for her to play with, but for you to see how it's used so you can make a sound decision, judgment
Sound decision. Sound.
on whether it could be something that could benefit you in your home studio or recording career
Or they're gonna say, or not.
or not.
So I just pick a thing?
I would like you to choose something without, I mean, we're not going to get up right now and grab it, but I want you to choose something that you're curious to what it does so our viewers can discover it with you.
Okay. I'm looking. That thing.
Of course you chose that thing.
Hey. Is that new?
No.
Because it looks like that one.
Yeah?
But it's not. You got another one.
No. I've had this with both of them.
No, you haven't.
Yes.
No, you have not. Does that mean I can
No.
get another dog?
This thing is like over a year old.
Over a year old? I've never seen it.
Yes, you have. I've actually used it. I've actually gone in bed and used it. No, that one's attached, so please be careful.
Oh, yes, it's so dusty.
It
Because
is.
it's so old.
It is. It really is. So she chose this. Please be careful. They can't see it like that.
I was showing it and you said not to.
Just not upside down. So this is what she chose. This is...
Oh, I'm glad it wasn't me.
It's a Maschine MK3
It's a Maschine.
pad.
And what is that one?
That's the micro. It's the same thing. It's just the micro version.
So why do we need both?
One is for live performance and studio. One is just for studio.
Oh, okay. So we don't need both.
So either you have one that connects to all the studio equipment that is pretty much stationary, being the micro, or you have this one that can be taken on the go and used elsewhere.
So again, we just need one.
No.
Because they look the same. It's just this one has little screens up here.
We're going to get into the differences right now, but this is what she wants to use or to understand.
I'm getting another dog.
No, you're not. That thing is old.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's
I've
not.
had it for a long time.
I remember you getting that one, not this one.
So let's go ahead and take a look. No,
We took a look.
let's go ahead and take a look and see what it does.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right, so we've got the...
Machine. It's Maschine. Maschine.
So we got it set up. Well, kind of set up.
Say it. Machine.
Machine. All right, go ahead and now we got to turn it on.
Turn on. Turn on. That was not it. Woo! So rainbow, I picked the best thing here. Undo. Okay.
The thing about this, I guess you could say instrument,
Machine.
is that it has to be hooked up to a computer in order to work. So if we look up here, on that screen, you'll see that we have the Maschine software set up. Now, the cool thing about this is that the possibilities are endless. There's so much to do.
That's why we need it too.
So we're gonna take a look and see how it works exactly. Essentially, we have all of these sounds. So if you guys look right here, and instead of doing a screenshot or a screen capture, I'm just gonna do this. It's just so much easier. You can actually, it's almost like a hashtag. You can actually select your instrument type. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna first select, no, don't press anything. Why are you pressing anything? No. I can choose whatever I want. So I'm just gonna go really basic here. So let's say I'm gonna choose let's choose a drum beat type first. So I'm gonna go to drums, digital. It just gives you a sample of what the drums sound like.
Angry hair care.
All right, so you can see. So now that I loaded that, I just press this and again, that's a pre-loaded beat. You can make your own, you can load all those separately. If you look now, that's just with the beat. Now let's just get separate sounds. So you'll notice that it's actually touch sensitive. If you hit it barely, it responds barely. If you hit it hard, it gets louder. You can create a song within this. So this is a DAW. It does connect to like Pro Tools or other DAWs, but you can keep it just in here if you wanted to. You could make it to where you record a bunch of sounds, drum beats, whatever. You can kick in and kick out depending on what instrument if like you're performing live, you want to do the bass live, but everything else that you recorded play, you could do that. You can go into live mode where you can use some really cool stuff like the possibilities are completely endless. You could create your own samples. So let's say I were to take a microphone and record Dani saying hi.
Can we please do that? Can we just like bunch of just noises that I make? Can we just please? Can we?
That's gonna take a long time.
Oh my god, but it'd be so good.
I've added 3 different things, 3 different instruments. Acoustic guitar, so if I wanted to, I could go like this to a keyboard. Can go to the or the Pac-Man one, or we could record. So let's do the guitar. So what's cool is that you can control everything here. So I just hit record. I need to figure out my tempo. You guys can see it's actually already at 120. I'm just gonna keep it there. As soon as I start playing, it'll record. So let me think of something first. So you guys see what I recorded is now a little bit of messed ups there. That's okay. It's set to automatically quantize. So quantize is essentially taking the notes that you play and moving them or trying to adjust them into the right time. And I had it set up to do that automatically, but I was probably so off time that it really just shifted it too far. So that's why it sounds like a mess up. You can actually go in there and edit. All right, so what I've done is I just created a simple loop. And in that simple loop, there was a little bit of errors or mess ups. And so I've corrected those. It was really easy to do. It took me literally like a minute. So now it's just doing what I did on a constant loop. So now this is where Daniela can go in and add her part. So what I've done is I've added a simple drum beat. I sped up the tempo from 120 beats per minute to 182 to match the beat.
Woo.
And then I added just a noisy one for her to mess with.
Flock of seagulls. Just like that. Pressing one key. Sounds like Soyberg. Make it look like a rainbow.
She wants me to make it look like a rainbow because all of those will light up different colors.
And
But
it's
you got to set up
beautiful.
different scenes and different patterns and different instruments, and it
That
really,
seems like a personal problem.
it really takes a long time. And I just wanted to kind of scratch the surface of the basics of what this thing does and what it can offer in a studio. It's pretty cool when you realize
I can be a DJ.
just how much you can do with this thing, and then especially when
When
you
you have
start
two.
when you start incorporating it into regular songs that have guitar and acoustic drums and all that other good stuff. We really are not even scratching the surface of what this can do.
But I want it to look like a rainbow.
No.
Like a rainbow.
That video didn't go at all like I was hoping. I realized that there's just so much to it in terms of what I can show. I realized that if I showed you everything, it would be like a 10-hour video.
We have time.
We did forget to show the miniature version.
Because we need two.
So this is the micro version. This is the one that I use specifically in the studio. The other one I can take out. I could connect it to a laptop and headphones and just kind of toy with it there, and then save the file on my laptop or on a thumb drive and then just transfer it into the studio.
You see, I knew of this one. I didn't know about the other one.
It's not true.
Yes, it is. I had never seen that. Well, maybe I had seen it, but I thought it was the same thing. But it's not. Gotta check you.
She's always giving me a hard time about studio equipment. But how can you have a studio without equipment?
I don't give you a hard time about studio equipment. I give you a hard time when you lie and you hide it. Like that drum kit.
So we have 7 dogs. 7 dogs. 6
One's
dogs.
a foster.
One of them was a result of a drum set that I ordered.
And lied about.
Didn't
It's
lie about
Molly. You did lie about it. It's Eric's. And then Eric comes here like talking about how it's yours. And I was like, wait a second. Wait a minute. What do you mean? So whose is it? And then he still tried to cover his lie. And he wasn't able to. So I realized, you liar. It isn't Eric's. It's yours. And that's how we have Molly.
Thanks a lot, Eric.
It was your fault. I was like, okay, so Eric's gonna spend all this money on a drum kit and leave it here for you to play with? Sounds fishy.
I will say though, I'm kind of glad because I love Molly. She's my favorite dog out of all of them.
She's our drum kit dog.
She's awesome.
So I try to catch him in other lies so I can get other dogs. And so for example, we have Hope, who's our foster. So if I can find another reason to fail as a foster, then we'll have 7 dogs.
This is my life.
This is my life.
No, that's my life.
Well, that's his life, and me catching you buying just... Why do you need 2? Can you use 2 at the same time?
Live performances.
Oh, how many live performances are
Band
you having?
practice.
Oh, how many of those are you having?
The luxury of lying in bed and making music.
You can use the other one too.
Yes, but that's easier because you can cut, and that's something I didn't get into. You can use it to actually do all the cutting and programming there.
So what you're telling me is that this one is not necessary.
It is. I mean, you could do it there too. It's just not.
Okay, exactly. Exactly.
It's just not as easy to use.
Well, then don't buy this one. Buy the other one.
It's the convenience of it all.
What convenience?
It just is.
It just isn't.
So hopefully you could take something away from this video.
Don't buy two.
I would suggest
Buy one.
just buying the micro.
Because the other one you don't need.
Just so your wife or whoever doesn't get upset with you. It's really cool. Much cheaper.
How much cheaper?
Not by a whole lot.
Like how much? You said much. Much cheaper.
That one was like 400.
Much cheaper? So how much was that one?
7
No,
or 800.
liar.
7 or 800, yes. Much cheaper than a dog. The life of a dog, might I add, when you total up all the food.
I use those dogs every day.
Thank you guys so much for watching. This is what happens when you're quarantined.
What were you to say? That was awkward.
Thank her for being here. And hopefully you got some sort of use out of this video.
Enjoyment, maybe?
Perhaps.
Maybe seeing a couple bicker a little. And now you know how to pronounce machine.
Please like this video, subscribe, hit the little bell so you get notifications. Share it online. Right now, everybody's on lockdown and looking for entertainment, and this might be entertaining to some people. So thank you guys so much for watching. You'll see me and maybe her
I think they need more of me.
next time. Bye.
Adios.